so much fucked up shit to get into.
Welcome back to Little Stinkers, baby. I'm Michael fucking Rainey here with my homeboy Jon Delcollo.
Hey, everybody.
Jacob Furman Mattera.
Bing bong.
Wet and juicy Jeff Simmons.
Slop, slop.
How are you, boys?
I am doing good.
Fresh out of Vegas.
Mm-hmm. I made it back, and I had a blast.
I bet you did, man.
And I'm going back.
When are you going?
Next year.
Oh.
But can't wait once again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible.
Whew, it does something to me every time.
Did you run into any Stinker fans?
I did. I'll shout everybody out at the end of the episode.
Okay.
When we're doing Kumquat talk.
Sweet, baby.
Yeah, I want to get into my sightings.
Nice.
Stinkers in the wild, baby.
Gotta
Jake,
love it.
How's the world treating you?
World's good, man. I've been hiding in a bear cave, but it seems like things are going well out there.
It's supposed to come out at this time of year.
I'm tired.
You're doing reverse hibernation. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired. But things have been good, Mike. How about you?
Good, baby. I'm working through a little Blue Chew stuffy nose right now.
Oh, my God.
And I don't know why all your straws are cut in half in this house.
Well, I'm not going to shove it up my ass.
Not going to make that mistake again.
But feeling good, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I got to know my wife a little better today.
Ooh-wee.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, get specific.
I've been going through her phone.
I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, wow.
Teasing. Made love to the woman.
Oh, okay.
But feeling good, feeling like $1 million.
Might as well went through her phone. I mean, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I feel like a nincompoop. But I have to come clean with you guys. I haven't been able.
You sold that fucking coin.
I did not sell it, but I cannot find it.
I bought it on eBay. I know you were selling it. That's fine. This little contraption worked just as well last week, so.
I think I know where it might be, so tomorrow I'm going to look long and hard for it.
Honestly, given the recent news regarding my guys who I want to talk about,
Yeah.
I ain't even going to try that hard this week. Mike, you win.
Thank you.
Oh, my God.
Did it
Very
land over
gracious
here?
of you.
Where did that fucking
It
thing
went
go?
sideways. In.
There was so much that I considered talking about this week.
That's my belt.
That's your belt? That thing's loose as fucking hell,
Yeah,
man.
you're telling me. Heavy load.
Give it a smell.
It's nice leather.
There were so many people that I wanted to talk about this week, and I had trouble narrowing it down because thought about talking about the Karen Reed trial.
Yeah.
Insane shit. I think I might want to get into that next week. There's somebody that a patron had recommended. I'm not going to talk about him now because I think I'm going to save him for a couple weeks later. Ooh. But then also there was somebody else that I was seeing in the news, and I forgot how fucked up and sad this made me as a child.
Okay.
2 days ago was the 30th anniversary of this woman committing a murder. How old were you guys in 1995?
9.
8.
You might be vaguely aware of it. Tonight's stinker is Yolanda Saldivar, the bitch who killed Selena.
Yes.
I did just see that it was the anniversary. Or wait, what, did you say it was the anniversary?
30, yeah.
Okay. And also, she was up for parole.
She was,
I
yeah.
saw, and it was denied.
Yeah.
And the family was very happy with those results.
She is a nasty, fat little bitch.
She was stealing all the money, wasn't she?
She's a fat little pig, Jake. And
I really didn't know much about this until I just recently saw this news report. That didn't give me very many specifics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know shit. I never saw the movie. So you're about to teach me a motherfucking full lesson.
Well, bend over, brother, because I got a lot to teach you.
Okay, well, it's my first day in class. This is 101, so I don't know. I'm new to college. I'm a freshman. I guess I'll just do what I'm told.
Thank God
Well-
it's at college.
Well, I'm going to force you to cram. Jake, how do you like to learn? You like to ease into it, or
I like to study abroad, Mike.
Face down, ass up.
Man, it made me sad as a kid just because I was aware of Selena.
Yeah.
And she was beautiful, which I mentioned in our live Kumquat Hour earlier.
Yeah.
It does make murder does hit you harder when the decedent is beautiful.
Yeah, it's hard to feel for an uggo. And even their family.
Like if you saw a porker got her head chopped off, you would feel for the guy who had to saw through that thing. But it is much different when a beautiful person gets murdered.
The bigger they don't make the news.
That's true. They don't often make the news.
They don't make fucking camera lenses big enough to get that fucking guy in frame.
What are they going to do, Jake? Tape two cameras together like fucking binoculars?
They don't work like that.
It's called stereo vision.
No, but it bothered me as a child. It bothers me even more now because Selena had so much friggin' promise, Jake. I mean,
And she was like 20 years old or something?
23, man.
23. Wow. That's so sad.
Just an absolute beauty, just a voice like an angel, and a sweet soul, too.
Yeah.
Who was taken advantage of by this big, fat, fucked up eyebrowed bitch.
Can we get a look at those eyebrows?
Yeah, dude, I'll show you right now, man. She's actually my screensaver for some reason. But
She does look. She's just got Abuelita vibes. Oh no! Okay, I'm thinking of what she looks like now.
she looks like Lemaire in whiteface.
Oh my god!
It's like if Lemaire was being
white
Michael
chickified.
Jackson.
Dude, that is crazy accurate.
Just a real nasty pig of a lady, 5'2" and fat as shit, and just somebody you want to give a good crack to, right? You know, Jake. You ever see a lady who's just so nasty you just want to elbow her in the chops real quick?
I love all women, Mike.
Yeah.
You are a
Yeah.
liar.
And I love Jake's women. That's who I'm picturing now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now she's sweet abuelita.
Give you some empanadas for the road.
Exactly.
Oh
Yeah.
God!
And
All
a
right, now
paper
you're
towel.
changing my opinion of this fucking nasty pig bitch.
Yeah, now I hate Selena. Because someone mentioned empanadas. And I'm fucking hungry.
Dude, what if that was like one of her tactics when she realized things weren't going well during the trial? Yolanda Saldivar just looks juror by juror going,
She's going in her pocket.
yeah.
Just sniffing it.
Look under your seat. I got into the courtroom early and placed an empanada under each of your seats.
Do the jurors all get Bibles too for their swearing in? Do they just hide behind? Juror number 7, quit reading the Bible, please.
And under your other seat, there's Jimmy Trudy.
John and Jake, September 19th, 1960, this pig bitch bastard of a person. I'm so angry right now, Jake.
Man.
I didn't know he liked Selena this much.
I do, man. I cannot. I hate that I live in the same world that Yolanda Saldivar is still alive, and that beautiful lady is not. But unfortunately, Yolanda Saldivar was born September 19th, 1960, in San Antonio, Texas. Have you ever been there?
No.
I know Charles Barkley says the women are big there. Is that true, Jeff? Deep exhale, so.
San Antonio sucks.
What?
And are the bitches big, Jeff?
You could say that. Yeah.
Okay. There's
Very thick ladies out there.
Texas.
Do they need
got
saddles,
some,
Jeff?
Jake's trying to be a fucking cowboy's horse over here. What do you got? A rust-colored bandana in your right pocket?
Guilty.
Well, I don't know. I like a big bitch though. But she's 5'2", and she has the eyebrows of a fucking demon. So I do not like this bitch. But Jake, she's at one point was the pride of San Antonio. Did you know that?
No, for what?
Beloved. For their actual the town mascot is a evil pig bitch. And they thought she was one of the chosen ones.
Bless you. Wow.
The local high schools.
Yes, the fighting pig
mascot.
bitches. She was the youngest of 7 kids. Uneventful childhood, which is weird for somebody who ends up growing up to do something so fucked up.
Yeah. Also, for someone who ends up being involved with like a superstar.
Yeah.
Like she was in business with it, right?
She was, man.
She's a manager, I think, right?
She like wormed her way into. All right,
It was like merch manager. Or
she
something.
had a few different positions.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Selena seemed like a very sweet person who might have had a hard time saying no to people. And because Yolanda was willing to do so much, Selena kind of tolerated her. Mm. And Yolanda Saldivar graduated from the University of Texas. And like the meanest bitch you know, she graduated with a nursing degree. Across the board, every fucking mean bitch I've ever met loves to nurse.
A nursing degree definitely calluses the heart.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Put that on a sign above my couch.
Put that on the back of a pair of scrubs on the ass.
Well, Hallmark rejected it, so.
But yet coworkers described her as a decent worker. However, she was defensive, controlling, and deeply affected by perceived slights. Have you ever worked with somebody like that?
I'm sure. I've blocked them out of my memory at this point, but I could be deeply affected by perceived slights myself.
I get a little carried away with
Yeah.
misperceptions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not gonna completely falter for that.
But you're not a little pig bitch from San Antonio.
Thank you for saying that to me.
I sold it
Thank
too.
God I'm
but,
not
like,
from San Antonio right now. 3 out of 4 isn't bad.
You're not evil.
and this little evil pig bitch with the worst eyebrows you ever fucking seen loved country music, Jake.
I hate country music.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'm not really a fan.
Is there anybody who changes your perception of country? If
Like John Prine started to him, then the Waylon Jennings. We're listening a lot to that on Vegas to the Truckee. Like,
Sorry for making you listen to that station for so long.
dude. I got into it that weekend.
That's good country.
Yeah,
I saw his hips moving the entire trip. I just assumed he had a shit.
2 things can exist. But yeah, that weekend probably set me down some more like outlaw country, Billy Strings kind of stuff. That was a fun weekend, man.
Yeah, outlaw country gets me going, man. It makes me,
Yeah.
I've been on a big highwayman kick lately.
Oh, Jeff.
Dude, yeah, they rocked.
Forget this motherfucker, a silver stallion.
Are they forcing you to dress a little bit different now?
No, I wouldn't do that. But my wife and I went on a road trip last summer, and she was playing. She's big in the country. I was the same with Jake. Like, turn the shit off.
Yeah.
And something like clicked in me, and I'm like, damn, I think I'm a country guy now. And it's like the older shit is
You
where it's
text
at.
us howdy a lot.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I do wear my cowboy hat over my penis a bunch when I walk in here. I don't know if you guys noticed it.
I have noticed that, but I didn't want to say anything. Yeah. I wondered why the cats would run.
That's actually why Bud wants to come in here more. He wants to sniff my cowboy hat.
Do you know that there's a name? Why would you say that about my fucking cat, Jeff? This sweet fucking overweight cat who I brought in off the fucking streets. You're insinuating it's a cowboy.
That's why he's always jumping through the window over here.
what
That's
the
a
fuck,
sniff
man?
his fucking nuts, bro. God damn.
What the fuck? Can I please talk about this fucking murderous pig bitch instead of my cat wanting to sniff fucking cowboy nuts?
Trying to give Jeff a ranch hand.
Oh man, cowboys butts drive your cat nuts.
Jeff, did you know that there's a name for when a man hates country and his wife loves it?
No.
The relationship is called a his and spurs. Oh man, you ever insinuate that my cat wants to fuck cowboys? I will burn my own house to the ground with all of you in it.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what just came out.
Getting extra wet, extra juicy for you.
I've noticed that his gaze lingers a little longer when Bud enters the room, but just something for me to keep an eye on now. But Selena, she was cooking from a young age. Well, her dad was cooking. Her dad owned a restaurant, and he would have Selena sing at the restaurant as in-house entertainment as a child.
Wow, very Italian.
Really?
I would say so.
Yeah, that is.
Can you picture an Italian guy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my sweet daughter serenade you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While I make tableside Caesar salads.
Oh God, I love watching old guys do that shit. That might be the best thing that old guys do is make Caesar salad at the table.
They live for it.
They love it, man.
Yeah.
Maybe this will get me to finally try one.
Oh, God.
Sounds awesome.
Did you ever see them do that at fucking Lowry's in Los Angeles?
No, but I think there's one in Vegas too.
Okay.
And do they make a seasoning that is sold in like grocery
They do,
stores?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, they sell mostly prime rib, which I'm not a fan of.
No, that's a bad cut of meat.
Yeah, it's a poor bastard's cut.
Yeah,
It's me.
Always fucking raw.
Yeah, why would you? There's anything you could fucking buy.
Seriously,
Yeah,
and it's fucking
I-
expensive.
It's so expensive.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, guys. It's
Prime rib.
prime rib is.
If you're gonna eat fucking a cut of meat,
Look,
you can do way better than
I
prime
would
rib.
prefer prime rib. Well, prime rib over sirloin steak for sure. But I don't know if I'd put it over like New York strip.
I wouldn't remove a prime rib to suck my own dick. The worst cut of meat I have ever had, and
Yeah.
I would eat cow's anus before I ate prime rib again.
Speaking of cow's anus,
Yes.
what's her name? Yolanda.
No, you're thinking of calzones.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, back to Selena. So she was singing at her father's restaurant as young as the age of 6.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So her dad, he was a singing man too, and I don't know if he gave up on his dreams or just acquired a family at some point, and
Yeah.
you know, families kill dreams often, and sometimes men whose dreams have been killed by families kill families. But that's neither here nor there, Jake.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. But she was singing from a young age, and her dad, Abraham Quintanilla, took her out of school in 8th grade to dedicate her life to fucking singing.
Wow.
She already had that good of a voice that it was like,
Charismatic, sweet voice, bright eyes, just really, wheeling and dealing out there.
man, they went for it.
They did.
And they achieved it. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
I know. It is
Yeah.
pretty fucking nuts. And she was skyrocketing at the age of 23, where unfortunately she was.
Was she like already famous like by the time she was a teenager? Like did she have a big like was she almost like a Britney Spears kind of like a teenage superstar?
She was very big in Texas,
Okay.
the Tejano scene.
Yeah.
And she was also known as the Tejano Madonna.
I like the ring of that.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
And on top of that too, so she was massive in Texas, which is where she was from, and she was gaining widespread popularity
Yeah.
as she got closer to the time where she was going down. She was actually signed to EMI Latin Records, and there were other record companies vying for her.
Yeah.
And she actually had a sponsorship with Coca-Cola.
Man.
So she was really fucking taking off, man.
They're probably setting up a nice big marketing plan with her, like something to like make her the biggest name.
Make her the polar bear at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That is the sexiest polar bear I've ever laid my eyes on.
And in 1991, this fucked up eyebrowed pig bitch Yolanda Saldivar. She loves country music. So
Now, are we going to put that
yes.
whole nickname in the
Yes.
episode title?
Yeah,
Okay.
fucked up eyebrowed pig bitch.
That
Yolanda
might fuck up
Saldivar.
our SEO, but hey.
Dude, I don't even care if 10 people watch this, man. I just want to put that on there because she deserves it. She really is a fucking nasty bitch, man. There's the Oxygen channel. Mm-hmm. She
Love it.
I always see you breathing. But there was a recent documentary called Selena and Yolanda, The Secrets Between Them, and she's featured in it extensively. But worse than that, her family's in it, and they're very fucking nasty, just trying to say that there was more to the story than the public was aware of, and that there were lies spread by Selena's family. It's like she fucking shot her.
Yeah. Like,
It's indisputable that this fucking pig bitch fucking shot her.
stop trying to defend it at all at that point.
Dude,
Like,
Yeah.
There's an excerpt from
your mommy's a fat fucking evil pig bitch, okay?
yes,
Just deal with it. Live with it.
Jake. But dude, there's one part from the fucking documentary where her family is sitting around the table, and they have evidence or possessions from fucking pig bitch Yolanda spread out over the table. And two of the things they have are plane tickets for Yolanda and Selena, who were flying to Houston together after an argument they had. And the point of showing these plane tickets were to show that they weren't at odds. They were still close.
They were going to go on vacation to Houston together.
Damn, that's dirty.
Pretty disgusting, man.
Yeah.
But in 1991, Yolanda Saldivar contacts Selena's dad, Abraham, and she's like, "Scusi, por favor, I like to start a fan club for Selena."
How could you hate a woman that sounds so sweet?
I changed it. She's like, "Excuse me, Mr. Quintanilla. Yeah, my name is Yolanda Saldivar. Basically, I'm a fan club expert. And basically, that's why I go to college for. I graduated from University of Texas with a nursing degree with a minor in fan club starting."
Wow.
So that's what she truly sounds like.
I did not expect that.
She did, yeah.
Quite accomplished.
And that was her pitch to get in, was that I'm a fan club expert.
Yeah. And at this point, it makes sense that they would have somebody doing that because as big as she is, this is 1991, so it's not like now where you can collect fucking emails.
Yeah, the era of fan mail was probably its
massive,
peak.
yeah.
The 90s was like
So
bags and bags of shit.
Yep.
So you do need somebody for that.
yeah,
It can be some person's job to filter through this shit, read this shit.
yes,
You know, if it seems important, have her sign, for a dying person's last wish. But that is still just like, how do you convince somebody that you're an expert? Like, she didn't have any other experience, right?
No, I think what she was probably genuinely conveyed is kind of an attention to detail, which morphs into obsession. And you kind of want that person who's having to be in charge of fucking keeping records, making sure shit gets mailed out, making sure people get what they're fucking asking for.
Yeah.
So, you got to assume that not every person who wants to do this kind of shit is a murderer. So I get why they had her do this stuff. And so she was running the fan club, which include collecting dues. And I don't know.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
It's not. It's not that crazy because I don't know what her dues, what she was charging for dues. But in 2001, this seemed very odd that there was a Selena fan club in 2001. Yes, Jake, I know. And in 2001, they were charging $22 a year for fan club stuff. And that included getting like fucking buttons, stickers, pencils.
Okay, they do mail you.
And a quarterly newsletter.
Okay. I mean,
Little merch.
getting one sticker button pack plus a newsletter, that can be worth $20. Like, I can see people doing that. A bizarre thing to do.
Yes.
I think Pearl Jam has a pretty popular one, too. Like the 10 Club, right? Jeff, aren't you?
I've been in it for like close to 15 years.
Yeah.
Was it just a one-time fee, or do you have to pay anything?
No, I think it's like $40 for the year. You get a T-shirt and a record.
Worth it, right? And a record?
And a record, yeah.
Yeah, they stopped doing the record like 2 years ago, but
Yeah.
you get a little.
Yeah, vinyl's expensive.
Yeah,
I think that's worth it. A T-shirt plus some stickers and buttons.
That's hard to beat. Seems like I can't find a better deal. I'm already over you wanting to fuck my cat, Jeff. see how quickly I
no,
move
it's
past
the other
things?
way around, Mike.
I don't know, man. Well, I didn't hear him say shit. You're the one that brought it up.
You're right. I'll apologize for the slander.
No, you don't
to
have
him.
to. You're attracted.
I'll
to who
apologize
you're
to him.
attracted to.
He should apologize for catching the hint that your cat wants to sniff his balls. His cat that smells like his balls. Don't fold yet.
All right, I'm staying strong here.
Cash night.
But she's sending promotional items out to these members, and there's thousands upon thousands of people who are joining the Selena fan club because she's just gaining popularity by the fucking day, Jake.
Yeah, it seems like she needs a team already.
She does, yeah. And also, it's like, I'm sure their financial resources are limited at this point because they haven't made it.
Yeah.
So anybody who's willing to do this shit for little to no money, it's like, yeah, come on, fucking help us, and we got you. And things start going pretty well for her. So by the point in 1994, Selena opens up a fashion boutiques specializing in Tejano fashions.
No shit.
Yeah, it's called Selena Etc. Boutiques, and they open stores in Corpus Christi and San Antonio.
Damn.
Whoa.
Pretty cool.
That's great business acumen.
It really
Good
is.
for her.
Jake, do you have any business acumen?
None that I know of, Mike. But I'm looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of business do you think you could make thrive?
Maybe a like a pager store. Try to bring it back, you know.
Sorry.
Go against the grain.
Sorry for laughing at your dreams.
No, it's fine. I understand. I have a bunch of payphones out front. That would be my way of luring people in. Have a wall of payphones like you haven't seen.
Retro's coming back. You know, the 90s are coming back.
Exactly.
So there's
I
a good chance you can find some fucking idiots to buy a pager.
Yeah, that. And I'd also sell the earpieces, like the old school.
Yeah.
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
From like 2000. Yeah.
Serious question. You mentioned buying your shirt at a big and tall shop.
Yeah.
Is there anything are there enough problems with big and tall stores that you think if you had the financial backing to create your own big and tall store that you could do differently?
Ooh.
Or could you go in and John Taffer?
Shut it down. Yeah.
Like chocolate bar rescue?
Well, they did. Sunday bar. Yeah.
Candy bar rescue. Where'd that Twix go? I need to rescue it with my mouth.
Well, the one thing that's consistent is you do have to go sideways through elementary lanes.
JD, how about you, brother? Big and tall store?
Somewhere in the fashion realm, certainly some kind of outdoor fashion for the slightly porky. Tubby,
Yeah.
slightly porky.
Yeah. Do you think it would be nice if we had a big and tall store with just really beautiful bathrooms? You could just fucking destroy it.
It's really just a shit bar.
Just hanging out with guys between shits.
Yes, John Taffer's shit park. But things are going well for Selena. The store's fucking cooking, and unfortunately, they give a lot more responsibility to Yolanda Saldivar at this point. She's managing. She's managing finances. She's
she's in the stores.
yes.
Okay.
And dude, the fucking employees hate her because she's such a domineering twat.
Yeah.
She's doing hiring and firing. Vendors aren't getting paid, which is where that really starts to raise some suspicion.
Oh, okay. I'm starting to see the picture.
Yeah, and that's where the wheels start to fall off this pig bitch.
Now, was she being better compensated by the time the store's open and she's like got a lot more on her plate? Did that come with the higher pay?
Well, I mean, you've seen her. She's clearly always had a lot on her plate. She looks a lot like Corey Feldman.
Yeah, on that's a wild fucking look on the left. She kind of looks like Snoop from The Wire, too. She's a shapeshifter, man. If she was buying a fucking saw in
Oh, my
Home
God.
Depot.
Do you think she's going to come back at me now that I called her a fucking fucked eyebrow pig bitch?
Oh, wait, did you just... No, wait, she's alive. She's just got parole tonight. I thought you... I thought we lost her, Mike.
No, still with us, which is surprising because I don't know.
You want to write her a letter, Mike?
I might write her a letter, just to roast her. Maybe it'll just be like 10 pages of just roast.
I would expect her.
She would love a roast.
I would expect her to have gotten her ass beat to death by now in jail.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Although I did see that she's been in protective custody, and I wonder if it's been from the beginning of her incarceration.
Wow.
Are there like women prison gangs?
Oh yeah,
'Cause I was thinking like Latin Kings,
the period bloods.
the Cramps.
yes, the period bloods and the cramps. Who both gangs both wear red for some reason. It's very confusing for everybody involved.
Nobody knows who's who.
Yeah, Jake. Yeah, so Yolanda's getting called out for not paying vendors, and the one who calls her out is Selena's dad, Abraham.
Is he basically the top of the pyramid?
Well, he's Selena's manager.
Yeah.
And he's keeping tabs on shit, and employees are also coming to him saying, like, look, this lady is a fucking nightmare, and you might want to look into it. And Selena is such a sweet person that she humors fucking Yolanda. Yolanda calls her at all hours of the fucking day and night. She's becoming increasingly more possessive. And
Weird.
I imagine because it's
very
like
troubling.
She's gaining popularity. She's also making more money. So at this point, she's probably, I'm putting myself in the shoes of a psychotic person, thinking they might lose her because maybe she could have somebody who actually does this professionally handle the shit now.
I can see that for sure.
Yeah. So Yolanda's getting paranoid. The dad calls her out on missing funds, and he conducts an audit, and there's tens of thousands of dollars missing from the fucking stores.
Man.
From the stores specifically?
Yes.
Wow.
And then earlier they had found out the people that were signing up for the fan club weren't getting shit that they paid for.
That's why I figured she was also skimming from that as well.
But, like, that's probably easier to fucking cover up because it's like, you know, if somebody calls you out on that, you know, how much are fucking buttons?
Right. Sorry, we forgot to mail you your buttons.
Yeah.
They'll be in the mail Monday. Your buttons will. You wasted 25 cents sending me a button-related letter.
Yeah, this fucking call costs more than these fucking buttons. So congratulations. You're more financially irresponsible than I am. So Abraham calls her out on the financial shit, and he's like, all right, and there's missing paperwork. So she's creating this like complex system of just confusion so that nobody's on her trail. But the dad's on top of shit. He's like, all right, I want all I know you have these documents.
Yeah.
We need these documents for fucking when we do taxes, and I know you're fucking stealing shit. So he fires her. And she agrees. She's crying to Selena. She's like, all right, yeah, I do actually have the documents. And she tells her to meet her at a Days Inn in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Oh, no.
And it's so nuts that it comes to the point where Selena has to go meet with this fucking
that's
fucked eyebrow pig
crazy.
bitch. But again, she's such a caring person, and she's had a little bit of a history with this fat pig bitch that she's just like, I'll just go. I'll get the fucking papers, and we're done with it.
But by yourself, too. Like,
I know,
there's
dude.
no reason not to. Well, I mean, at that point, I feel like she shouldn't be traveling anywhere alone.
Yeah.
Like, maybe this feels safe in this instance, but, like, just to go in a car, you'd think she'd have a driver or a bodyguard everywhere she went.
That is a good point, but I wonder if things are just different in the Tejano music scene where people are just more respectful of the dignitaries within that scene.
Yeah. Maybe Tejano do it different.
I'm just picturing Jeff taking Bud to a Tejano concert, sneaking him in the fucking hat.
Just grinding.
Knowing that if Jeff ever pulls his hat away from his crotch, that his dick and balls will be exposed.
Or my cat. Selena agrees to meet her at this Days Inn motel where Yolanda says she's staying. And March 31st, 1995 is when she agrees to meet her. So she goes to the motel. She's staying in room 158.
I'm sorry, you said that the stores opened in 91, so she's been doing this for 4 years, like skimming money, and like it's coming to a boiling point after 4 years.
She was fired maybe 2 to 3 weeks before this meeting.
Okay.
So, and also too, it's just there's so much transpiring in Selena's career.
Yeah.
That I'm sure they got bigger fish to fry than fucking, Mexican lady wrestling outfits.
Mexican fried fish, though, that does smell.
Oh my God, yeah.
Pretty good. Side note, the outdoor taco bar in the Flamingo.
Yeah.
We didn't realize this till the last day we were there. We thought it was an advertisement for an upcoming wrestling match. They sell luchador masks for $40.
Did you think about it?
We did, until the guy said, what color? And we thought it was just the blue one on the picture. And he said, I can bring you out the luchador mask menu. At that point, it was too overwhelming for us.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, there's always next year.
I'm going to start planning mine.
Well, you can't think that way, as evidenced by what typically happens on this show.
Yes. Fat pig bitch is going to get out of jail and kill me before I get back to Vegas.
And no, Jeff, they don't make cat luchador masks.
I was gonna say I have an Eagles one that I got in Mexico.
That's sick.
But don't worry, I won't bring that anywhere near Bud.
Thank you. I appreciate.
I'm surprised you weren't wearing that on the parade day.
Oh man, I should have.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah, you would have been completely anonymous when you had your dick out pissing everywhere. This guy's trouble. Don't let him around your fucking cat.
Before I get back to the murder, did you guys see the guy pissing at the Brewers game?
Dude, I that's the one reason why I kind of want to drink some liquor sometime.
Yeah.
Just to be that blackout oblivious.
Wait, where was he pissing?
in the middle of the concourse. But spinning so it didn't create a big piss pile anywhere. He was spreading it out. And like as an usher's approaching him, he starts to turn towards him and the guy's like, I guess I'm just gonna let him finish. Bro, it is, and it's opening day. Yeah. Opening day, blacked out, just pissing.
That's the way to do it.
Oh man.
I gotta see if I can find this for you, Jake.
It kind of makes me more of a Brewers fan right now.
Wasn't that Milwaukee's? Remember in basketball, Milwaukee's mascot peed out of a tap?
Yes,
and then he was tapping the thing like you shake your penis.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, true king.
His hands are in his pockets.
Yeah, he's very cool as a cucumber, man.
Yeah. Wow.
But Jake, back to this fateful day, man.
Go Brew Crew.
March 31st, 1995, Selena agrees to meet Yolanda Saldivar, fucked eyebrow pig bitch, at the Days Inn. She shows up. Selena's like, I just want the paperwork. Can you please just give me the paperwork? And Yolanda says, there's a problem. Selena's like, what's the problem? Yolanda says, I was raped in Mexico recently, and I need to go to the hospital right now.
What the fuck? Just kill me at this point. Like, just fucking, I don't want to hear this story. Put me out of my fucking misery.
But, dude.
That's what Selena, that's what happens.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jake.
No, I'm not trying to be funny here.
There was, Selena's such a sweet person that she's like, all right, we'll go to the hospital. I'll take you to the hospital so you can get a rape kit and then give me the financial documents. So they drive to the hospital. They get there, and Yolanda's like, I refuse to be seen. She's like, just take me back to the Days Inn. So she's just run out of shit to make excuses for not having these fucking paperwork.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
It's down to the wire. Now you just have to make shit up off the top of your fucking head.
Yeah.
Man.
I refuse to be seen.
After demanding to be taken to the hospital,
Yeah,
nuts.
I refuse to be seen. A bitch, you're 300 pounds.
I'm getting a pretty good look at you.
So Selena drives her back to the fucking Days Inn. They have a massive argument because Selena's had enough. It's just give me the fucking papers. She's not giving her the fucking papers.
Yeah.
Selena opens the door, turns to leave, and as she gets to the doorway, Yolanda pulls out a gun and she shoots her in the back.
She's getting out of the car?
No, she's getting out of the hotel room.
Oh, they're in the Days Inn at this
Yeah.
point. Okay.
So as she's leaving, she's at the precipice. She gets shot in the back. And unfortunately, she shot once and it hits an artery.
Oh, man.
So she's stumbling through the parking lot trying to find help. She eventually gets into the lobby. And her last words were Yolanda 158, indicating what room she was in.
Wow.
And at 1:05 p.m., Selena is pronounced dead. At that point, the police are already there. Yolanda's... she's jumped into her pickup truck. She's got a red pickup truck in the parking lot, and she's got a gun to her head, and police are like negotiating with this fucking insane bitch. She locks herself in the truck. She's in there for 9 fucking hours.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And then eventually police are able to get her to come out. She comes out of the truck with the gun still in her hand, which it's insane that they didn't just fucking shoot her.
Yeah, I mean, nowadays you're toast.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more restraint back then, but
Yeah.
that's fucking crazy. Also, I feel like as a Texas cop,
Yeah.
you frequently have fucking Yosemite Sam double pistols guys around.
Yeah.
It's like, drop the guns. Drop both guns.
Yeah. I mean, in her case, she probably wasn't toast. She was more hard taco shell.
Looks like I'm hitting Taco Bell after this.
She's arrested, and she goes to trial not long after. So the event happens on March 31st, 1995. October 23rd, 1995, she is found guilty of first-degree murder.
Damn, they really moved fast.
They did.
Good.
She was given life without parole. I'm sorry, life with the possibility of parole after 30 years.
Which just got denied.
Yeah, last week was just
Insane.
30 years.
Was there any attempt for death penalty in Texas at that time?
I don't know, man.
'Cause I feel like the fan club would be like, fucking hang that bitch.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Whoa.
I feel like the whole country would be like,
Yeah, she clearly fucking did it.
Yeah, that's...
and there is no way she saw that coming. Like, I know she probably knew this lady was crazy, but there's no way she thought if she turned around that she was going to get shot.
Yeah, you're just leaving. And she made it to the fucking doorway, man.
Yeah.
So
But
Jake,
just let her go, you know?
I mean, you speak like a rational man who loves beautiful women. And here's the kicker. Now that her initial parole hearing came up, she's eligible for parole in another 5 years.
And then what? It just continues every 5 years like that?
I don't know if it's every 5 years after that, but her next one is 5 years from now.
Man.
So March 27th, 2025, she was denied parole.
Let her out. Let Texas justice handle her.
Dude, she is the fucking worst. I watched a 1998 interview with her, and the guy's interviewing her, and he's like, man, he's like, you have to admit, this is a tremendous loss for Selena's fans and the Tejano music community. And Yolanda's like, yeah, this is also a tremendous loss for me.
Yeah. Oof.
But and I mentioned the documentary earlier, the Oxygen Channel, Selena and Yolanda. It is bullshit how she and her family are trying to come up with reasons why. I wouldn't doubt that this played in them denying her parole, because it's like, you've had 30 years to fucking sit on this.
Yeah.
Like, I think, things have progressed to a point where maybe the justice system isn't as punitive as it once was, where if you seem even the least bit sorrowful about what you've done, you might have a chance. But not the case with this fucking pig bitch, man.
With fucked up eyebrows.
Yes, fuck, I forgot to say that. Jeff, can we edit that in? Wait, all right, yeah, I'm not still mad at you.
Man, so did you listen to her statement or anything like that when she had her hearing? Do you give a statement at a parole hearing?
I think she
Or a
spoke,
letter.
or somebody might have spoke on her behalf. But she was,
I feel like
same old shit.
Like if you're on that board where you have to approve, I feel like you'd have to like listen to the person, like even if they have like any kind of like speaking affect, like a letter I get, but like I'd want to see them. I'd want to see like how they're talking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure she spoke on her own behalf. I think that seems implied.
It's got to be so hard not to laugh in a 5'2" adult's face as they're trying to beg for their life.
Is it the height that's the problem?
It's so hard. It was a 3-person parole board too, and just imagine like her coming up to you and it's giving you one of these. It's like, I gotta fucking pick her up, man. I didn't say I'm letting her out. I'm just picking her up. Oh, what? I can't pat her on the back now?
I can't change your diaper.
Yeah, she had full diaper and everything, man.
Well, happy birthday in pig heaven, you bitch.
Yeah, for real, man. I hope she's not long for this world, Jake. I mean,
I'm so pissed at her.
I am too. You want to
Yeah.
take one of our beauties, man? I'll fucking kick you down the stairs and sick a fucking dog on you.
And the real question is, would we even know her name had it been a big old lady?
Big old fat bitch, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really makes you think, though. Do you think we're doing it wrong by only caring about the beautiful ones?
Because the fucked up pig bitches with messed up eyebrows are the killers, Mike.
Yeah, that's true. I honestly,
Of boners.
yeah. I
Horny guy.
Sorry.
I don't think I don't think I can change my stance on that. I think Selena, I'm upset.
Yeah.
If it was a fat bitch singer, Salami, no. I'm just not.
Let her walk free in that case.
Let her walk right out of that meat case.
Yeah. If it was Susan Boyle, would you be as upset?
What happened to her? I always,
I don't know, man.
I did have a soft spot for that lady.
I did too. Yeah. I mean, not like your kind of soft spot, but you got a soft spot.
Yeah, my soft spot for that lady's in my pants.
Yeah, that's what I was alluding to over there.
Oh.
Yeah, his wiener for Susan Boyle.
Soft.
But you're saying you're rock hard for Susan.
Yes.
Oh, always. Yeah. I dreamed a dream and it was wet.
Wow. Ooh, wow.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry to the TSA guy.
I think I had a stroke and it was a horny.
my wet crotch.
Would you kiss her if you met her, Jake?
Susan Boyle?
Yeah.
You'd have to.
I'd give her a little peck on the cheek.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's from a different country, so that's more respectful.
Yeah, I gotta do both cheeks.
Oh, my God. I would do all 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Irish hello.
Yeah. You never know how to greet somebody nowadays. You know, sometimes you wanna make solid eye contact, I think.
Yeah.
Then at that point, would you blow kisses or would you really touch?
With a pig bitch,
No, a Susan Boyle type.
she's pig bitch.
I don't view her as such.
I'm blowing. I'm blowing my kisses.
In my dream, you're blowing me kisses.
Oh man, Jake, when's the last time you blew somebody a kiss?
I do every time we sign off.
Oh,
I give him a little.
you do.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
You know who else blows kisses? Buddy V. You guys familiar with Buddy V?
Who's Buddy V?
Buddy Velastro. You familiar with him?
No, he's just getting horny because you
Buddy
mentioned
Velastro. Why do I know that name?
He's
I thought you were gonna say Bud when you first said Bud. I was like, oh shit.
You're right.
Oh, you're getting horny.
That makes sense. He's Jersey somebody. Is the cake boss? Who's the cake boss?
Yes, yeah, Buddy,
that might
yeah.
be him. Yeah.
Okay. Whoever he is, he's a Jersey guy. He's got a couple places in on the strip,
Jersey Town.
Jersey Town Strip, and on my hotel TV, I just kept on like the Flamingo channel, so I just get the same commercials over and
Just
over.
to channel him blowing kisses at you?
Yeah. Well, at the end of his ads, he had one ad for his place called Jersey Eats, which was in the hotel next to me,
Nice.
and they were advertising Taylor ham breakfast sandwiches.
Ooh.
And I love pork roll,
Yeah.
so I was like, I'm gonna try to get one of those. And at the end he's got a couple commercials, and at the end he goes, "Woo!" So twice every 5 minutes, I'm hearing this man kiss me and then go woo.
I never thought about doing a woo afterwards.
You should try it, but you would be stealing Buddy V's thing.
That is so cool,
You
though.
have to do a double kiss or like a
What if I do a woo woo?
woo kiss woo.
Woo! Woo. Okay, all right.
That's
No,
could
what
be
I would
all you.
do, I would give double kiss, then turn around and look back at the camera. Pull your cheeks apart, say woo.
Woo. And make your ass say woo.
Yeah.
Oh, you shit again. Oh, it's shit again. So that's the most recent kiss blow that I've experienced. And I went to get my sandwich, and they don't have Taylor ham anymore.
What the fuck?
And I said, I'm very disappointed. It's in the commercial constantly. And he said, me too. I used to eat that sandwich every day before my shift.
Why did
that
they not
employee-
have it?
He threw the guilt back on you.
It wasn't Buddy V.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I know. I'm also sad.
I know, man, with a handkerchief tied around his neck.
I guess there's just not enough people from the Jersey area who are familiar with pork roll to order it frequently enough for it to be moving fast enough.
Put a fucking picture of it up.
For real.
Yeah.
Like, you've never had breakfast meat like this, you fucking
Yeah.
piece of shit
Put it on the
foreigner.
outside of the sphere for like 1 week.
Oh, my God.
My God.
Maybe I should pay for that. Maybe I should just bring my own pork roll next time.
You check it. I know how much pork roll's in there.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it.
Speaking of Vegas, though, I did get get some head.
Yeah.
No, I got recognized by a number of Stinkers fans.
I like
It
hearing
was
that.
very cool.
I like
Number
hearing
one, in the Sphere bathroom by Sweet Noah. Shout out to Noah.
Oh,
Was
no.
he tapping his foot or were you?
You motherfucker. We were synced up. Our cycles synced, and we were in the bathroom a couple times together.
Nice.
And I hope you went over to Tuscany Suites and got to see that jam band playing. I didn't stay there long, but I hope you found a balloon if that's your kind of thing. And then at Tuscany Suites, when I was leaving, John from Vegas was going to hang out. And right as we were leaving, he said, Delcollo? And I was like, holy shit, that's crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah. And he's from Vegas. I feel like I might have met him at Skankfest. You might have met him before. Big beard. He's a Stinkers fan, so he might have approached you at some point there.
Nice.
And then the next morning in Flamingo, I saw AJ from San Francisco who came to our show at
I
Fillmore.
remember him.
Dude.
Yeah. And that was sick.
No way.
I was going to get my pork roll sandwich.
Yeah.
And I saw him, and I think he was going that night, and I had gone the night before. So I hope you had a good time at the show, AJ.
So sick.
And then the next day at Paris Sportsbook, Shout out to Garrett. He came up to me and my buddy.
Yeah.
And was just like, "Hey man, gotta say I'm a big Stinkers fan." And he specifically enjoyed our Wayne-less Wayne's World episode when we did the devil sticks.
Dude, I've been playing on those things ever since.
Nice, you getting good?
No. I can spin it around though.
That's pretty good.
Pretty
That is
cool.
good.
I can make it go
Down?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Jake, if you can make anything spin around this world,
Thank you, Mike.
I got sticks. Can you make me spin?
Oh, you don't make
Shout out to Noah, John, AJ, and Garrett. That was very cool to see you guys in Vegas. And hope I see you guys at a show soon.
that's very cool. Dude.
Those names together had a nice ring to it, like a new Impractical Jokers group.
Oh,
You know?
there might be 2 openings. I know
Noah,
I got.
John,
I know
AJ.
I got 2 openings.
I'm looking at this picture of Susan Boyle. Is she special?
To me, she
Bro,
is.
she looking like Mimi from Drew Carey, big time, dude. Bitch got Mimi vibes.
She's got Riri vibes.
She looking like Riri from Drew Carey.
Oh, dude. Riri vibes. That might be like a special needs sex toy line that we should put out.
Dude, I think you're onto something with that and with her.
Try and get into something. She looks good in that picture.
That is
cream to cream.
she looks like Sharon Osbourne Kelly Osbourne got struck with a
Kelly Osbourne,
yo,
allergic to shellfish.
Jeff, who is that, man? Who is that?
That's Jack Black.
That is not.
Come on. She's nice.
She is nice. Yeah, she's gorgeous.
She looks like the dude from Top Gear. All of them at the same time.
She looks like the little boy from Bad Santa grown up. Susan, if you're a listener, we love you. We love thee. Weird Irish bitch. Beautiful voice.
Jeff, please no more. I would rather you talk about fucking my cat than show any more Susan Boyle pictures.
Yes, talking about fucking the cat.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's her Reba
All right, take it
face.
back.
I like the beehive, dude. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What is going
Yeah.
on there? That's a different person every time.
It's fucking with us so bad with these photos.
That looks like a Tim and Eric sketch, man.
Dude, this is like Jeff's own personal Dead and Company Sphere show. It's just all the worst of Susan Boyle. I mean, listen, one thing I do give Susan Boyle a lot of credit for is, man, the lady's got a cornucopia of looks.
Yeah, man. She do be looking different.
That's pretty lady.
That looks
Never
like a
takes the
politician's
same
wife.
photo twice.
Jason Kelsey.
Ed Norton, dude. That looks like Ed Norton playing.
That's pretty. I like a lot of
Such a
these.
sweet woman.
Yeah, she is, and I like a lot of these pictures. That's a cool scarf.
If you are playing along at home, Jeff and Jake are going to hell first.
Well, unless, all right, let devil's advocate here. What if Susan Boyle's doing a live stream now and just happen to come across our pictures?
Look at these ones. No, that's not a good accent.
And the wet and juicy one is talking about fucking a cat.
And what would become of the one with the gay eyes?
Oh, look at me. I'm wearing a cowboy hat. Psych, there's a cat inside of it sucking me off. What is she getting balloons for there, Jeff?
Her
This looks like
42nd birthday.
Her 50th birthday.
Whoa, she's 50. Wow. Dude, what if you came across her at the Dead & Co. parking lot and those were nitrous balloons and she gave you one and then you each sucked and you had to kiss the nitrous into each other's mouth?
I had to kiss it into her mouth. Why would I do that?
Because you're having fun at a
free.
show.
It's free. It's free. Because it's free is the reason.
Yeah.
Because I get to save $5 by blowing it into her mouth. Yeah, that'd be fine. I did find some sweet Nitrous Mafia members.
What?
They treated me nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, the last I think it was Friday or Saturday. Yeah, Friday night. The last full night we were there. After the show, I was confident I could find a balloon.
Nice.
And we did cross paths with a tank. And the balloons they were giving out, I have to imagine they were charging $20 for. They were gigantic. Whoa. And as I didn't want to do it there, I didn't want to carry around a gigantic balloon, one, because you risk it popping. And two, I'm talking, this is me, here's the curb, this is 50-mile-an-hour traffic. So not the right place to do it. So I passed on it hoping I'd find more later. Didn't find it that night. And boy, did I want to. On a little bit of a hallucinogen high, nothing better than a little balloon action at the end of the night. But I found it the next night when I was drunk, and those guys liked me. They liked me. They were giving me 1 for $5 by the end of the night.
Nice.
By the end of the night. It was a fucking 20-minute. 20-minute fucking.
20 minutes later.
Yeah. But they were even going to cut. They were going to show up early for me the next day so I could get a pre-flight balloon. They were very nice. Vegas locals offered me their card.
Very nice.
Nitrous delivery. Yeah.
Wow, they deliver?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and I was like, you're going to bring me one balloon?
Yeah, there's a partying toddler upstairs.
Got my balloon. I was really, really tied the whole weekend together.
Nice, man. Seemed like a real jam-packed weekend for you.
It was great. Found the dollar beer place.
That's
insane.
I can't believe you found that.
Cannot believe.
Did they have a hot dog deal too?
They did have hot dogs. Why, have you seen the sign?
I just often see hot dog, beer, steak deals.
Yeah.
That was the only food they had in-house. I think you could have brought your own, but...
Bring your own hot dog.
Well, if you bring your own, you have to eat it on your knees.
And in the third stall in the men's room.
Yeah, that was a dive bathroom in that place. Yeah. After like all the luxurious Vegas bathrooms you go in, and then you're like in a place that has dollar beers, you're like, oh yeah, I expected it to be the fucking Ray Finkel's room in Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
But hey, I'll take that. I don't need a fucking first class pisser every time I have $6 beers.
It makes you appreciate the good ones.
Mm-hmm.
And by the good ones, Jake, I mean toilets.
You ever go to use a bathroom in a store that doesn't have a public bathroom, and then you go to use their bathroom and you're looking at their schedules?
Yeah.
Like pay information.
It's getting on the mop.
Yeah.
Okay, Shantae, get that money.
Yeah, I'm clocking in.
Full week.
It's always pretty cool.
Are you guys, do you have any apprehension in shitting in public places? Jeff, you do?
Do you
I
really?
prefer a home game, absolutely.
Yeah.
And if I've got my shit kit on me, I'm okay.
What does that mean?
My wipes. My little wipies.
Yeah.
Shit kit?
Yeah, my shit kit, man.
I've never heard of this concept.
I talk about it all the time.
I've never heard you mention it.
Well, you
I've got
carry a lot of shit with you.
I do. That's why I have...
Maybe I thought it was a
Cargo
broader
pockets.
shit.
No. It is down to the nitty-gritty there.
Real wide casting shit. Is what I'm
You
saying.
know
Big
about my
spray.
system of 5 dry, 2 wet.
Is that for real?
3 dry, 1 wet. 2 dry, 1 wet, 1 dry.
Referring to his previous girlfriends.
You know my system.
Zap! Dude, that's insane. You have you have OCD for wiping your butt.
I guess I like to keep a clean hole. I don't know.
Yeah,
if that's-
he's got OCD because he doesn't want POOP.
Yeah, is that such a bad thing?
No, that's not a bad thing at all.
Yeah.
I like that you count it out though.
And barely any of the Vegas restrooms had the toilet paper that turned red.
I usually just wrap my hand like a chef would after they chop their finger off on the cutting board. That's my move.
Make yourself a nice catcher's mitt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you ask the man from the restaurant to bring a towel?
Sir, we only have hot dogs here. This ain't a restaurant.
Well, I'm sitting down and I'm eating. It's a restaurant to me.
Man, we made some friends.
Nice.
Got some, got a little, there was a crew from Ohio at the stage door with the dollar beers, and they were about to go do karaoke. And one of the fellows hung back and stuck around with me and my buddy for a good hour or so.
What was his name?
After
Give
they
him a
left.
shout out.
Shout out to Mark, dude. I got his number. I hit him up, and he didn't
Was
respond.
Derek going to the show without him?
Derek was going to Ellis Island Casino to do karaoke. Big, tall wig from Ohio.
Nice.
Wearing a nice, big Cuban link gold chain. And guess what song this Ohio native was going to sing at karaoke?
MGK.
No, is he from Ohio?
He lived there for a while.
Okay.
He had some cool songs.
It's a song we've commiserated about, and we're both dedicated to learning the lyrics before we die.
Give me a moment.
It's Spahn and baggy. It's Spahn and
Oh,
baggy.
Notorious Thugs.
It's Spahn and baggy.
Oh, I know the lyrics to that.
Baggy. Notorious Thugs. And Juicy came in,
Jeff?
and when Derek announced that song he was going to play, I said, "Are you going to say it?" And the whole crew starts cracking up, and I'm like, "Bro, you gotta say it." So I think he went and said it. Meanwhile, the entire staff of the Stage Door Casino is black. Yo, are you gonna say it? And then the next night,
He said it.
the song came on in the bar.
That's cool.
Full circle, baby. The whole
That's
weekend
really
came full
cool.
circle. Full circle. That's a damn sphere.
Wow. Grateful Dead, Bone Thugs.
They're still going, man. A lot of bones.
Did you know there's a? You remember Mo Thugs?
Yeah,
was
were
like
they
an extension?
under the
It's
umbrella?
kind of like the Dragon
Yeah.
Dungeon family.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about them. Lazier Bone, Crazier Bone.
So many bones. You think they would have called the group Skeleton? I'm going to say
Busy
that if I ever
Bone.
meet them. Lazy, crazy, busy. Come here.
Busy, let's go over here.
Keep
Got
the
a good
line
one for
moving.
you. It's Busy Bone yelling that to him. You gotta say it. You gotta say it, Derek. If you're gonna do it, just say it.
That's wild. That sounds like a fun time, man.
Yeah. You know, they say to only go to Vegas for 2 nights. I say go for 4 and a red eye back.
You red-eyed back?
Mm-hmm. And I didn't even have to piss on the plane. Got all
Get
my
out of
fucking
town.
piss out before got on the plane. I stopped drinking before we went to the airport, so I had a couple hours to clear it out.
Did you have a full flight?
On the way back, yeah, unfortunately, completely jam-packed.
That
But
sucks.
even with crammed into the window with 2 people on the other side, didn't have to bother them to pee, didn't get the spins, and didn't cramp up. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty good. And when I got home, my fucking ankles weren't even fat as a fat pig bitch eyebrow fucker, you know? Normally when I get back from taking 25,000 steps a day and 25 beers a day, my ankles are fat fuckers.
They Yolandas. That's what they are.
Is there anything you do to slim them down?
I have bought compression socks to combat the issue. But no, I do think I was conscious of trying to avoid this issue, so I did keep my feet up for the most of, like, I got a late checkout that day,
Yeah.
so I didn't have to get out of there till 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Kept my feet up
Nice.
until I started marching. And then the fact that I didn't black out during the day, I think also helped big time.
Damn, man. Yeah, that's one thing you really have to be conscious of as you get older is just putting your tootsies up anytime you can,
Yeah.
saving your back. Really just choosing carefully when to blow your back out. Blow the black out, too.
I want that guy to blow the black out of my back.
You just fart the N-word. How bad did he blow your back out? Girl.
Let's just say I got my ass beat.
He's wailing on your butt. He's like, say it. Say it.
I got my ass beat at the Stage Door Casino, and all I got was this stupid T-shirt.
Get your black blown out by the cake boss.
The Stage Door Casino is
Whoa! That's how he did. But I like that one better.
the casino is adjacent to a You can even, it says employees only, but you can enter the liquor store from inside the bar.
Cool.
Or from the casino.
That's awesome.
And I did venture into that little liquor store because I thought there might be a decent chance of trying to get some Galaxy gas. I was still in balloon mode, and I was like,
yeah.
And the ways that I tried to get this Mexican woman to figure out what I'm talking about, I'm like, dude, ¿cómo se dice Galaxy gas? La película Up con los balones. Uno de esos para mí, legal high.
That should have done it.
Mm-hmm. And she said she did get it, and she said, "No." I said, "That's okay. I'm gonna try again tomorrow night, though."
And I'm gonna have on a disguise.
But I didn't need to try again because I found the Nitrous Mafia, and they treated me fucking nice.
Jake, are you a nitrous guy?
Never done nitrous.
Yeah.
I gotta
No
preserve
way.
what's there. Oh yeah.
You got to preserve what's there.
Yeah.
Jake, that is such
That train is
a
that train has
propaganda
sailed.
lie. No,
Is it
does
really?
not put holes in your head. If you do it fucking every day,
You're telling me the Dare line lied to me about nitrous.
about putting holes in your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lied.
Oh, damn it.
They're cops, Jake.
such a fool.
John,
Just
do you
say
get a
anything.
headache?
No, not from it. I can imagine that you could if you deprive yourself of oxygen for a long period of time. But if I had 2 balloons, I mean, it took me 20 minutes to a half hour to finish 2 balloons.
Yeah.
So I think people are doing 2 balloons in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's tough.
Have you
They
done it
might
before?
lose
Did it once.
consciousness.
Yeah. Did you like it?
I don't think so. It was an experience, but it's nothing I wanted to do again.
Was it concert style out of a balloon, or did people have like the whipped cream crackers?
It was a balloon I bought outside of a Phillies game.
A Phillies game.
This was like 2000.
Oh, yeah. They used to be there all the time. Yeah.
2008.
Outside of the bank.
Yeah.
In the parking lots, or like
Yeah. It was the parking lot, Lincoln Financial Field.
Are you
Out
talking
of-
about Jetro? Like that one? Or the
I don't
one
know if
right-
it's considered Jetro, but it's like directly across from Citizens Bank Park.
Oh, okay.
the one with the solar panels?
It didn't have them then, yeah.
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 That's K, right? Yeah. That's ketamine lot. That's where you get balloons.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And you have not seen them since, basically?
It's just not on my radar.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Well, I mean, you would see and hear it if you were like in proximity of it.
Yeah, I don't feel like you see it that often.
Nah, have
place?
you ever seen it outside of a Phillies game?
No, the place that I always used to do and get balloons at was
My
outside
guy.
of Festival Pier. That was the place
Really?
all the time.
No
like
kidding.
Slightly Stupid, 311 shows.
Uh-huh.
Always balloon guy.
But it had to be on a concert night, right?
Yeah. Concert night.
They were doing it outside of the Fillmore pretty regularly a couple years ago, too. And I haven't seen them outside of there either. That's crazy that they would be outside of a Phillies game, dude. That is such an intense level of sports
Yeah.
tailgating. To have a nitrous tank around, that fucking rules. You know people are fucking doing coke when there is a balloon around.
I got a bunch of it after.
After the balloon?
Yeah, my buddy, we drove up to Northeast Philly, and we got a bunch of coke, and he had to go to his Ancient Order of Hibernians meeting.
Oh my God.
So
I'm sorry?
Did you tag along?
I did. I just sat into the corner of the room and just excused myself every 15 minutes or so to enjoy
So-
myself in the bathroom.
Can you explain further what the Ancient Order of Hibernians is?
If I remember correctly, it's a bunch of Irish guys who just do nice community-based things.
Oh, is it like Knights of Columbus?
Yeah.
seemed like that,
Yeah,
yeah.
like that.
Okay.
Oh, kind of like a Mason-esque.
I was going to say, yeah, is it like more maze, like secret society-esque?
Didn't seem like a secret. I mean, they were in like basement of a bar.
Yeah, okay. Knights of Columbus, I would imagine, the Irish equivalent of
Yeah.
Knights of Columbus. Is that what you're gathering?
Irish Catholic fraternal organization
Okay.
dedicated to promoting Irish culture, Catholic faith, and charitable causes.
I wonder if they also have silly men that will show up to your grandmother's or their grandfather's funeral dressed like
Tiny
fucking
cars.
idiots. Dude, the way these fucking idiots were dressed at my grandfather's funeral, man, just frilly tassels everywhere and swords that aren't even sharp. Really bizarre stuff, man.
Wait, for real?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, is that like what would be the difference between this where it's like fraternal,
Yeah.
like it's a boy frat, versus like just an Elks Lodge kind of thing? Like they're different, but probably similar in just the sense of getting together and drinking beers at a place where you don't have to pay that much.
Where wives aren't allowed.
But I can't imagine like Elks Club funerals have like guys in deer masks by the fucking
Get hit by cars.
staring into a car until they get hit by it.
Have you ever thought about joining one of those?
I think at some point the thought crossed my mind.
Yeah.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, I think I went to like an Elks Lodge once, and it's insane how cheap the beers are. I mean,
It's like $2 when I
Yeah.
I went
think
to
they're still $2.
I did a bunch of VFW shows early on, and I love them. And yeah, Budweiser's like $2. And
Yeah.
you're just drinking with guys who just want to do nothing but be in a dark room and drink all day.
Yes,
It's
and
pretty cool.
not get home until their wife is asleep.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean you're drinking by the pitcher there. Like
Uh-huh.
you're getting a pitcher of beer for like $8, probably
Yeah.
$6, something like that.
You know, there's just a basket of like pretzels or popcorn on every
Mm-hmm.
table.
I just feel like they've always got a chafing dish of like meatballs or roast beef going.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
at all times. It's like it's a beef and beer every damn night.
All right. I want to join one now.
Yeah, and I never seriously considered it, but like being in there and being like,
You did just sell it.
It is, if you really zoom out, I guess it can be a depressing idea, but it's also like, if you got
Chill.
nothing else going on, this ain't the worst thing in the
Yeah.
world, you know?
I've been going through a volunteer firefighter thought phase. And it's probably just because my dad just fucking died.
But that's a serious endeavor, right?
It is.
That's a dedication.
Yeah. I no, well, yeah, I think I just like fantasizing and just picturing myself in that role and being smoky and cool.
Just painting yourself like a Dalmatian and riding on the truck.
Just barking at people.
Just letting two dogs
Yeah.
die after you just soaked me wet.
But yeah, I think I'm feeling a hankering for belonging to things.
A group community-esque.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because and I'm going to a new community, so I don't know. I never really really partnered myself with any organizations here. So I'm thinking I might turn over a new leaf when I move this summer and just make myself more of the community.
That's awesome, man.
Well, whatever you decide to join, you are going to be hanging out with Mexicans. I guarantee
Yes.
that.
That's all I want.
Without a doubt. I'm sure they got all the same shit, but then maybe some kind of other clubs that we don't even know about. The Chupacabra Club, something like that.
You know, there's like they're definitely like ranch hand groups.
Dude,
You know?
getting involved with like, personally, I hate horses. I think they should all be nuked. But like working in a ranch environment
Yes.
would be fucking awesome.
Stable career.
You said it. I had to hear it.
What were you even talking about?
Clubs, man clubs.
Sense of belonging.
Yes. Club, that was a porno magazine.
Sure
Would you
was.
would you consider volunteering as a firefighter in Texas?
I think the idea of it appeals to me. The reality of like being woken up in the middle of the night to go help people does not.
It's part time. It's okay. You might be in it for the wrong reasons,
Yeah, I just went to gear, man.
Yeah.
and to share a stew
yeah.
with gentlemen a couple times a week. It's like a part time job, though, right? It's not like
It seems like a
one
like
day
an
a week.
intense commitment.
I think
Yeah.
you have to be like a couple 12-hour shifts on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wonder how many times you could just be like, "Oh man, my phone was dead." Well, there's an entire family dead now because of you.
And you live right next to the siren that we blast off.
I thought somebody was cooking barbecue.
You thought a sound was a smell?
Sue me.
I thought Guns N' Roses was in town.
You thought Axl Rose could sustain a note that high and long.
You know where you are.
You were the firehouse, baby. You're gonna volunteer.
Pole.
You just want the pole, man.
Yeah,
I know.
You just
Made a
want
pole,
the pole,
baby. I used to love the smell of a firehouse. You ever smell it?
No, what's it smell like?
Like working men.
Locker room / kitchen.
A lot of fumes. A lot of machinery.
like a garagey feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Plus locker room.
a smoky garage. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dudes hanging out.
Bro, you are gay. you want to be a gay man.
Yeah. Dude.
You have said dudes hanging out like 20 times in the last 5 minutes.
Not a lot of secrets get out of the building.
Yeah, it's like secret-proof doors, kind of.
Secret proof.
Most guys look like Freddie Mercury.
It's like Gore-Tex for secrets. Like a secret can come through this way, but it can't get out the other way.
That's called backdraft.
Blown out backdraft. I think that's what I'm looking for.
A blown out black backdraft.
Yeah, we know one thing. You're looking for a bald ween. Hell yeah.
Well done.
Ooh, man. Oh, God.
Did the place your dad volunteered that have a pole there?
No. They, well, he was a real firefighter. I'm not that volunteer guys aren't real
Yeah.
firefighters, but like he was a paid fireman. And they just had steps, and like that really bummed me out.
That had to be so disappointing as a kid.
Yeah, it was, come on, man. It's
Yeah.
how hard is it to put in a fucking pole in a hole in the floor?
Running down the steps does seem
Come on.
dangerous.
Yeah, that's
Like-
more
like
dangerous
in
than
a
sliding
rush?
down
Yeah.
a pole.
Yeah, very cool place. We walked in on my dad jacking off one time.
Shut up.
Yeah, my mom was like, yeah, we'll go surprise dad. We'll have dinner with him. You should never surprise a dad.
Not at work when he could
was
be
putting
whacking
out,
it.
He was putting out a fire, all right?
Dude, they had a big screen TV, man, and this fucking, he's got his fucking pants open watching porno on the big screen.
Oh, my God.
How did the other guys not know not to come in?
He was the only one up there.
He started a fire first. I just bought myself 15 minutes. That's why all arson. That's who all the arsonists are. Just firemen trying to jack off in their firehouse.
Yeah, God bless him, man. The guy just loved cranking it on duty.
It's got to be a better orgasm knowing that you could get called into work in any second. Jerking off at work, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Jerking off after work, pretty good. Before work, stressful. At work, knowing that you might have to come very quickly all of a sudden. Because you're not going to not come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, your window's open.
Yeah.
You finished the job.
Before you start the job.
Yeah, my father was putting the in 5 alarm fires. The guy loved to come. I wish I could redo his eulogy.
Have another funeral.
Yeah. I could always get a stepfather. I can't. My Mother's Day. Fuck.
That's going to be complicated.
They really fucked you over there, man.
I know. Jesus. The fucking never stops. Dude, I'm going to write a book on grief called The Fucking Never Stops.
This is in the wrong section, by the way.
Oh, that should not be in child rearing. Actually, it kind of could. Oh, heavens, man. Yeah. Can you volunteer as a cop?
You should.
Yeah, I think they have like citizen patrols, but I think that's as high as it gets.
I think you're thinking of some of the Police Academy movies.
Wait, for real? No, like neighborhood.
Yeah.
You've seen those neighborhood watch signs and stuff like that.
I'm with Jake. Every department has a black guy who can do funny voices. And a donkey bitch with fat tits.
She never did it for me before, but she sure does it for me now. Are you talking more like a guardian angel kind of a situation?
No, I'm talking about a guy with a gun.
Yeah,
That
true.
could shoot people he doesn't
Yeah,
like.
I don't think they give guns. Maybe whistles.
Jake, did you see our community is having a learn how to be a cop program?
I did see that. Yeah.
Would you do it with me?
No.
Why?
I
Do
wouldn't pass
it.
the physical requirement.
Jake, we're not real cops, man. We're just.
Would
learning how
you
to
do
stereotype
it
people.
for comedy?
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When is it?
We'll look into it.
How quickly?
Yeah, is it now? Should we
Yeah.
go now?
Yeah, let's go now.
Yeah. What if we got good at it?
It would be. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this just going to be in the parking lot of a station where it's like tent set up and like you can go talk to people about signing up?
They just sell you a timeshare while you're there.
A Delco timeshare.
Yeah.
What's it going to take to get you in a townhouse?
And a cop car. What is the model of the car that I was thinking of?
Crown Vic.
A Crown Victoria was what I was thinking of. That's when you know
And a cop.
we're almost done.
Yeah, what's it going to take to get you in a car that a black guy is going to run to shit in 20 years? They like them, Jake.
I've always
Buy 'em at
considered
auction.
buying a
For
cop
the
car,
car?
option.
Yeah, you buy them at auction when they're done. When their lifespan is no. Yes, Jesus, Mike. God.
The superpower of being able to turn anything innocent into a racist comment.
Oh my God.
The racist hater. Well, that was rude of you to say, Jake.
I know.
I did not say that.
I, on the other hand, have always considered going to a police car auction.
That's what I said. Was police car auction.
Oh,
for,
sorry.
yeah.
He said you said something different.
Yeah.
I think you can get a fucking Crown Vic for like 2 G's.
Yeah. It's a great car.
Probably fucking.
And some of them
Durable.
come with the things too. Like some of them come with the light.
They
have
never
the
take that
bumpers.
off.
Yeah,
All the guys in the hood have that thing on there.
I think they disconnect them.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to work, but
Yeah, but they got them.
and I do slow down.
It gets you to slow down and move over.
Slow down in the wrong neighborhood.
Damn it.
I got one of those signs in my front lawn. It's, you know the ones that say drive like your kids are here? I got one that says slow down in the wrong neighborhood. Just
Yeah,
joshing with people, you know.
good goof.
Big Josh.
Jake, what do you want to promote, buddy?
Come see us in Detroit, May 16th. It's Friday. We're going to be at the Independent Comedy Club. Great show. We're going to do some stand-up.
Slow down in this wrong neighborhood.
Yeah.
No, Hamtramck is a cool place. I like it there. It's a nice neighborhood feel.
Yeah.
Cool club.
That's right. You've been there before.
Yeah, Independent's very cool.
Yeah.
That's like a neighborhood of Detroit, or
Yeah.
is it its own town?
Yeah, very neat name.
Hamtram.
Hamtramck.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be hungry there,
I know you are.
and I'm gonna ride the Trammick.
I'm going to take a nap on one.
I'm so excited to eat Detroit pizza and
Yeah.
look up to see if the Tigers are in town that day eventually.
That'd be
Great
cool.
stadium.
Is it
Yeah.
really
It's very cool. It's right next to the Lions Stadium.
nice?
That's awesome.
And no, I didn't walk there. I drove there, but I think there was shit within walking distance. I don't know, but the stadium, it's a small stadium, and it seems very easy to get around.
Yeah.
And yeah, if they're playing that day, we should definitely check it out.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Come see us in Detroit and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Johnny Delco. Thank you guys for listening, and buck to you as well, Mike.
Check out my new podcast. I have a new interview podcast called Getting Some Head, and I've got 4 episodes out right now. They've all been heaters, thanks to my boys. Just recorded one with Johnny Delco last night. That's coming out next week. And if you're watching this on Patreon, you could see that. And if you're watching this publicly, it'll already be out. And I'm having my boy Furman on within a couple weeks. And we're going to keep the party rolling. I'm having on every one of my funny friends. I want to interview them. I want to get inside those big, beautiful brains of theirs and find out things that I just don't know the answers to yet. So check it out wherever you enjoy your podcast, whether it's YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, firehouses, police car auctions, people auctions. You got to pass the time. Getting Some Head podcast. I promise you it's a ton of fun. If you like anything I do, you're going to really enjoy this. If you're watching this podcast on Patreon, thank you for supporting us and keeping us going. If you're not a patron yet, please consider it. If you're a patron of Little Stinkers, you get every episode a week early. In addition to that, we do live stuff, I would say 3 weeks out of the month. Next week, we're doing a movie watch-along. We do book club fucking meetings. We write letters to prisoners. We're due to write a new letter to a prisoner.
Who do you want to write to?
I don't know, man. I got to think about who's hot right now. But we'll figure it out.
Diddy. Who high, who not?
But we'll figure it out together. But join us on the Patreon, patreon.com/littlestinker. It's either $4 a month or $40 for the year. One of the best deals in podcasting, baby. And on top of that, too, yeah, listen to Jake. Come see us in Detroit on May 16th. Going to be a ton of fun. I love Detroit, man. Yeah. It's such a...
First time for me.
It's it is a fucked up place, but I like fucked up places. If you
We're from a fucked up place, so...
We are.
Yeah.
Detroit and Cleveland feel the most like Philly to me.
Okay.
Cool.
I think that's why I like
Well, I like Cleveland, so I'm excited for Detroit.
Yeah. So we'll see you there, baby. And, we'll see you next week on Little Stinkers, baby.
Woo!
There we
I
go.
love you so much.
The double kiss, single woo. Bye, my little stinky prankies.
Wait, before we go, Jake, why don't you blow a kiss to him? He'll blow a kiss to me, and I'll throw them all at the camera.
Woo! And you have to do it.
I kiss much differently.
Oh, my God.
That's a Polynesian kiss. Bye, everyone.
I am a firefighter now, so.
There's so much fucked up shit to get into.
Little Stinkers.